Yep. 1963 Ford Futura. Absolutely gorgeous pieces of automotive artistry at the Petersen Museum. (1966) Shelby. Are you Ford fans? So you don't know whether this is a Fury? Does it say on the front?
No, normally they have a badge that says Fury.
Oh, and it doesn't. This one doesn't.
This
So
has holes that are plugged in there, but
well, so we're not sure.
well, it's done up to be like a Fury.
Right.
So what was the other model, if not a Fury?
Velvet.
Well, it says Fury Christine.
It says Fury.
Yes. It looks like Christine.
It looks like it. Could be the Christine.
Could be. I'm sure they used multiple cars to make Christine. 1966 Thunderbird convertible. I like the interior of the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, they are quite nice.
They're awesome.
Futuristic.
Very interesting cars. Chef Grill. What is it?
It's a fagiole.
A
Fagiole, a fagiole, whatever that means.
okay.
Pateray Roadster. A bit of this, a bit of that. Homemade.
That was pretty cool.
It's a good shape. There's a lot of engine bay.
Yeah. Does it say what's under the hood?
No, it doesn't say what's under the hood. Now, that is Futurama cool.
So this is a 1955 LaSalle 2
So this would have been the end of the LaSalles.
Roadster. That's really cool.
So it looks like a little Corvette, doesn't it?
That's really cool. Look at the inside. A little bit of Thunderbird on the inside. What do you reckon?
A lot of the cars in this corner has something to do with a piece of a Corvette.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
See the Corvette, yes.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah, you
Corvette
see this
side
shape.
flash.
That's like really cool.
Cadillac in the front.
Yes, very.
So they're all one-offs?
You saw some of these cars, even like that Buick Wildcat over there.
I love the stainless steel.
If you want to see this car when it was shiny, if you look at that other picture on the right, front and center is the shiny top.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Some people always, when they look at that picture, say, I see a Corvette in that picture. Like, you probably could see a Corvette in that picture.
Well, in the 50s it was 54, yeah.
The Wildcat, they have a little bit of features here, but they took only the grille and the headlight placement for the Corvette.
Yeah. This is quite beautiful.
This is gorgeous.
Because you can see the headlights are into like a 54, but the grille's very interesting.
But if you look
Well,
here,
those boards look like they're off a packer.
We build
do you
quite a
guys
few.
have a Pontiac, was it Acadian or one that is a Canada's
We
version
have
of
the
the
Canadian.
Firebird?
We have
the Canadian Pontiacs from 1958 through to 68, and then they stopped selling Pontiacs or making Pontiacs in Australia. But they were basically a Canadian body, but then they were converted and stuff and assembled here in or back in Melbourne. So or Melbourne and Adelaide. They made them in Adelaide. So, but this is quite a unique sort of car. So it's got the 53 grille, which is, you can't hide that, but the unique feature of the stripes separated up
You
the
can
middle.
you can see in the rear of it the shape of the 55, 56 and 50, or 55 and 56, the humps coming into it.
Yeah. Quite a nice hubcap too. I suppose they're a one-off design as well.
Yeah.
And it's got like the 56 bonnet or the 55 bonnet ornament on it.
Yeah, the rear bumper was just classic. When they go on to put the next coat on, it hasn't yeah, I think
Look at the pop open.
yeah.
We have another knob, no one knows which bit throws open, not even the well, they didn't
Oh,
grab
wow.
it, they rolled it.
Maybe probably original tires, maybe.
If you wonder what's in the back, that's your spare tire, and you know it's
Yeah.
hubcap is actually back there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Inbuilt one, yeah. Car wash is one. Car wash is one. Later model shed.
A lot of even the owner was saying, because they want to see a Pontiac Solstice, and I'm like, oh my god, everyone says yes.
Yeah.
This one is meant to be on the stage always, wanna why? There's actually no window in this door.
Oh, okay.
They found it in the under with no windows at all. We had super glue in the window sills.
Oh, wow.
Meant to be just additional
And that little bubble there was incorporated in the ship.
1966 Mustang.
Shelby Mustang.
Two 1966 muscle cars. Side by side. I'll watch Cobra.
Cobra is an awesome movie.
I'm guessing you're going to educate me when we get back.
It has a absolutely ridiculous storyline, but it has a Ford Mercury in it that goes in the air, which is pretty cool. And it's a custom Ford Mercury.
It's
and it
good
has
looking
nitrous.
for Mercury.
And it has an optional extra machine gun in the back, parcel shelf. Got to film that. How cool is that? Machine gun.
Can you order them from the factory with the machine gun?
Possibly.
We've got Eleanor for all you Mustang fans.
Yep.
Running on empty. Not running on empty. Duh. Sorry.
Gone in
It's
60 seconds.
gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
How many times have I watched that? Obviously
Yeah,
not as
obviously
many
not
as
enough.
running as obviously not as many as running on empty.
Oh yeah, Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yeah. I love Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yeah, it's cool.
The Mystery Machine is cool.
Oh, look what we got here.
I'm getting there. It's not American Graffiti. What is it then?
No.
Come on, Shane.
Have a guess.
I did. American Graffiti. I was
A little
wrong.
bit newer, like a lot newer. A recent movie.
recent movie with a hot rod.
Marvel movie.
With a hot rod in it.
Hot rod in it. Yes. Tony Stark's car in his garage.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I remember. Iron
is.
Man's car.
Iron Man's car.
It would fit in American Graffiti though.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at this.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Another gear. Look at the rocket door handles.
They're cool.
Yeah. Very interesting. Amy.
Yep.
And
It was in 62. This car came out in 56. I thought this car would be driving in the year 2000.
yes.
I wish.
Wow.
It doesn't look practical. I think you can recommend.
Pretty uncomfortable. Also, you're sitting like 2 inches from the floor.
Yeah, well,
And your legs aren't even able to
stretch
bend.
out.
They're straight out.
Maybe the cold tilts you away. No, it doesn't. Very interesting.
So it's the only one that they made.
Yeah.
This was what the original ad campaigns were here against the wall.
Nash, so 55 Nashville Metropolitan.
Constant chassis and engine are based on.
Yeah.
This one's so small.
Yes, because the Nash is a small car.
Yeah. They almost look like little cupcakes. Those are fun colors, like, like the cotton candy blue, and but it only has one wheel in the front. It's a little bit
Yes,
worse
that's
than
right.
Awesome.
Yes, but I wouldn't like to twitch on the steering wheel at 100 kilometers an hour in this.
Yeah.
Or 100 miles.
It only goes
60
up to,
miles.
only goes up to 90. So you can't even hit
90
100.
miles an hour.
Yes. Which is still pretty, that's still scary.
Would not be going to drive that at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah. I can barely even trust it at 30 miles an hour. Scary enough.
You want to have a lot of turns with lock to lock, just to make it a little bit safer.
Okay. There is always a Batman.
1963 Lincoln. Personally, I love the suicide doors on the Lincoln. I reckon they're great. Lincoln Continental. The Lincoln What's the Lincoln next to, Shane? What's the Lincoln next to? I am Batman. I don't make a very good Batman. Did they use a Lincoln to make the Batman car?
Not this one.
Not this
There
one?
was a Lincoln Future for the original Batman car.
Oh, was it? But not this one. This is awesome.
I don't
So-
know if this is a Fury or a...
The one next to it.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. Can't really see.
Yeah.
That'd be a lovely car to go to the shops and back in, eh? What do you reckon?
I think it's too good to go to the shops and back in. It's the lady that the Cadillac had on the front. (1966) Barracuda.
Custom Barracuda.
Custom.
Look at the blue walls. Her shifter.
Yep.
Bucket seats. And very interesting injection hats.
But I watched it later. How many gigawatts?
2.1 or was it 21 gigawatts? Something like that. 2.1 or
21 gigawatts.
gigawatts. Whatever that is.
Next to the
And-
Starsky and Hutch.
But you have to be my age to remember, or older to
Well, I
remember
watched
Starsky
it
and Hutch.
later.
But that was the new movie. It's not the
No,
same.
I watched the episodes.
Now this is going back. Look at that.
I don't know, what are we looking at now?
The Bat. Yamaha.
The Bat Yamaha?
The Bat.
You would have watched Batman when he was wearing the purple lycra, right? With
Oh,
Robin?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you want to be Batman or Robin?
And that used to disconnect and go down the road. Remember?
Vaguely. I watched it as a cartoon. Now this, I do know. This is Kid.
Everyone knows Kid.
Yes. Got the love of Pontiac. This ran for years, Kid.
Yeah.
And then we've got Herbie the Love Bug.
With slicks all around. Race
Yes,
car.
because he was a race car.
Well, this one is a race car. A proper race car.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at it in the back.
So it's got a rotary in it, does it?
Maybe. Could have a Corvette.
The lines on this are gorgeous. Nothing like a Rolls Royce. We can have a look. It's like a mirror. This is gorgeous.
Get a load of how massive it is.
I love it. Nothing like a Rolls Royce.
It's massive.
How big's the motor, Shane? How big's the motor?
It's a 7.7 litre straight six.
It's just a 6.
And they built 2,269.
Wow.
But what's very interesting
Is
is how narrow it is.
For a reason, and that's because the doors on both sides are almost perfect circles, and they're hinged so interestingly. There are only 2 places they're hinged. When you open it up, it only goes about that far, because as far as it comes out in the front is as far as it goes in the rear. And in fact, when you climb into this car and you sit in the back, you have to slouch, because although it's almost 20 feet long and 5,600 pounds, there's so little room in the back for almost anything. But in 1934, the original four-door Chevrolet Cooper coachwork was taken off, and this body was substituted by Akira of Belgium.
Gutty?
Today, Akira is known for building buses, coaches, if you will, mostly for European town use, moving one people from like a city bus to America. But back then, they would build a bespoke body of any kind that you wanted. And the customer here wanted probably what is today considered one of the most exotic, one of the most Art Deco vehicles of all time. In 1936, it was known to have one Prix d'Honneur and Concours d'Elegance. In those days, Concours d'Elegance wasn't just a display of expensive cars that were perfectly restored. Concours d'Elegance was more what the name implies. It was a place who had a collection of very interesting exotic vehicles. And every so often, he would show these vehicles to groups and would display them and to charge a fee to go in and look at them. This car, he took around with a very large semi-trailer. He would charge premiums of aficionados $1 to walk in the trailer and take a look at it. Max said and advertised that this car was originally, in this configuration, the property of King Edward VIII, the gentleman who advocated. In fact, this car takes.
It's quite interesting, but if you look at the tail lights, they're pieces of
It's not easy.
perspex glued together.
And it's almost 20 feet long. So needless to say,
Well, I suppose you had to work with the technology you had back in the day. I like the line, the hip line halfway up the guard.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
eventually ended up in Japan.
Quite pretty.
Petersen discovered it in Japan some 10
And it's
or so years
designed
ago,
by Gear.
and decided, you know what,
It's an
this
Italian
car
company.
needs to be back in the United States. This car needs to be restored to its original glory so that it can be everything that it was in 1934, 35, 36, when it was the star of the concourse.
Still got that two-tone, just a little bit of two-tone, just to offset it.
And there's a little, if you look closely here, there's a little, I thought this was there's a little hump on both sides.
Just a little hump. There it is. Just the little details.
So it was a 3.8 litre inline six, which would probably be obviously the overboard slant six.
That are open to a window that's actually vertical in the back. So there's a little space in here between the outside and the glass. It's actually protects the occupants inside. On the top, you've got one of two sunrooms that open independently of each other. You have one for the driver, one for the passenger. Starting the car is a little bit interesting. It's not like
Well, then how big are those rods?
Well, possibly very big. 150 horsepower. How crazy is that?
My favourite.
Oh yeah.
Definitely my favourite. It is just shaped to cut through that air, isn't it?
Definitely is, yeah.
I don't think the dealer sold it with the roll cage. What do you reckon, Shane? Didn't even have a door handle. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and leave a comment. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and click the notification bell. If you like the t-shirts that you see the crew wearing, there's a link in the description below where you can grab some for yourself. Thanks for watching.